Next level. Next level.
This is a different kind of fabric I found. So I said I want to do something a little bit different in terms of suiting, using some really bold patterns. Hey, some bold patterns and stuff like that.
So Malcolm, what is this fabric?
This is a Super 130s wool, and it has kind of a high texture twill to it. So it's a wool that has a little personality. It's not just a plain wool. It's kind of a raised wool that stretches and is breathable. So this is something that you can wear 365 days a year, and you can see the different kind of pattern in it. I pulled out with some red, a little green tone, and a little black in there, just give you a little bit of texture with that. So very odd color, very different color, but it's very, very symmetrical. So you can see with that, if you turn around, it's a very, very tapered, sculpted look. As you can see, I put a ticket pocket slanted on here, and you can see the pattern there with that. So it's a very, very nice, slim cut, fitted look. So it's a three-piece suit, high vest with what they call a shawl collar, 5-button vest. And I use oversized buttons here because the small buttons look too small on this and they get swallowed up. So I use an oversized button on here, the same as the front, so it kind of gives the suit a little strength versus a weak looking suit. Fabric first, cut second.
That's great.
Well, most people would never pick a purple and gray suit. And so when I found the fabric, I just said I had to have it because it was so different than what you typically see. And again, you know, the whole idea is that the lights. And so I put a cuff on these, just like you would do a French cuff for guys, but I'm putting bling on the actual French cuff as well. You can see, so it's like a purple and brown hue to that kind of pulls out everything.
That's good.
Okay. So we do that. So we're gonna put a nice little kind of around here. She's got the club collar vintage shirt. Club meaning it's kind of a contrast shirt with a white collar, white cuffs. Back in the day, the 40s, they would wear this a lot.
The collar it looks like a little wider. What do they call that?
Spread collar.
Spread collar. Okay.
And this one here is not a spread. This is a club collar because it's round at the bottom.
Okay.
And so it kind of gives you a vintage look because you know it's a square collar instead of a straight collar. You have a curved or a club collar, a round collar.
And for those, this is a good learning opportunity for those guys that don't know. I noticed the 2 holes in the.
Yeah, that's actually for a tie pin.
Tie pins, guys.
Yeah, and so you know if you really wanted to have a skinnier tie and put your pin in there, you can do that. I'm choosing to use a bigger knot, so I'm not going to use that. Okay. It's just really for aesthetic purposes now. Okay. So I'm just using it this way. So. That way, see, it's a really nice.
Yeah, that color looks good.
Purple, just
yeah.
It's a 3-piece vintage-looking suit, but you'll see once we put the pants on, it takes on a kind of a different life. Because it's right now, I could have easily done a slim pant with a slim body, but I made it a full cut. Got that there.
What about these cuffs, Malcolm? What you were saying?
Yeah, I got you can see that it's an oversized cuff. They're 4 inches, and that's intentionally because I wanted to have an overstated pant on a wide leg as opposed to a skinny leg. It's a wide leg pant, it's a flare leg pant. So I wanted the cuff to give it some attitude versus just a straight look. This elongated suit is kind of short, but instead of having a long jacket, you can see the jacket is cropped.
Oh wow,
short.
Really looks nice.
So
yeah, this is a good piece.
But don't do the card.
What they call these surgeon cuff buttons that people don't get them because if you guess wrong, you can't alter these from down here. You have to alter them at the shoulder. People don't know anything about alterations. They'll jack this up and try to alter this down here and mess up the buttonholes.
Okay.
The idea is that if you have to adjust this, you take it off at the shoulder and you move it up to give it this.
Oh.
This is a custom detail. You can't go in stores and find this unless somebody did it the custom way. You know what I'm saying? So that's
It's surgeon
cuffs.
Why did they
Back in the day when doctors would make house calls, they didn't take their jackets off. So they needed a way to be able to roll their sleeves up. So they would come up with these holes, so they would take these loose, and instead of rolling up, instead of taking off their jacket, they would do this and then roll their sleeves up because now they can move them.
Oh, okay.
Traditional suits can't move your cuff like this. When they open up and they're functional, you can. See? And then I did a detail on it where I put the, obviously the lining on the jacket has purple in it to offset this. So this is totally custom. And then you put a little bling at the bottom on a cuff link as opposed to using a standard cuff link. I just put some pearls, some blue, purple pearls in it just to give you a little good look. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And this is called the Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yep, I have a 3-suit collection of my business suit. This is Tiffany 2. 3-piece suit, peak lapel with purple linings in it, slanted pockets, crop jacket, tapered jacket snatched at the waist, and it's short as you can see. As opposed to having a traditional back, I kind of gave it a flare back vent. It kind of gives it a very kind of
Oh yeah,
kind of
yeah.
And that's the whole look for that. So
Yeah, she's wearing that too. It fits her great.
oh yeah, it's hot. This is snake skin, bro, or at least it's a faux snake. It's not real, but it gives you that illusion because it's a texture snake. It's not like a little faded thing. You see how it lifts off the actual fabric. That's really the beauty of the fabric. And on a white jacket, which sometimes is washed out on tuxedos with a lot of people, you have to kind of open up the palette with some dark colors, and we using black. With Gio and his skin complexion is, his bald head and all of that, so all this works really good. We just kind of, with this black and white pocket square, you're gonna wear a black tuxedo pant with that. So you'll see it's really hot. And then we do it it's almost like a Victorian shirt, but instead of being a Victorian shirt, we just raise up and put a bolero in there. And it gives you the bling with a matching lapel pin that's kind of flower with a gold accent. So we're wearing off black, gold, and white. You can see that. And so then Gio can he's gonna have a black pant on with that, so he's gonna have the whole tuxedo look.
So Malcolm, what is this look we're looking at here?
Well, this actually is in terms of the fabric, is a very interesting fabric. It's wool with linen in it. So typically when you have a blended fabric, it really is a lot less expensive. But this one is a really high grade because the linen is very stretchable and breathable into a really nice woven wool. So it's a silk, wool, and linen all in the fabric. It's a real fitted look. And I use this pattern here. You see, it's really kind of brocade look. I did a single skinny satin stripe to bring down just to give it a little bit of detail. It's more like what's called a transitional suit. We're gonna do something a little different with this look, as opposed to using a traditional bow tie. We're gonna add we're gonna do an ascot with it just to kind of give it a totally different. And that's the way it's supposed to be. So I wanted to do that look.
And I worked my shoulders yesterday.
Well, that's okay. This is not what you think when you go rent a tuxedo. The fabric it tells everything. This is the story. See what we got going on here. And I'm popping the collar because I don't want this to be a traditional look. So we'll just kind of put it up like this. And And now we got that. Very couture, very different. When it hits the lights, it's gonna tear it up. And there's a slim cut. You gotta fit it to wearing this kind of look, man. Come on, bro. It's a whole nother level.